Right, this is a more detailed version of my E39. It's going to show you a quick walk around of the car and also demonstrate the audio system, because I keep getting a lot of inbox messages regarding it. So we'll have a quick walk around. It's not looking too bad. It was I don't know, about 200 miles since it was last washed. The paint on this car is really good condition, as you can see. The only thing this car hasn't got, which I would have liked, is leather seats, which I do find quite strange, really, because it's probably the only E39 in England without a leather seat. But it has everything else. That well, also doesn't have sat nav, but it's not something that's required in England. It's such a small country; it's not hard to find your way around. This is inside the car. It's not a bad evening tonight. Currently 17 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but probably about 3,000 or something. But the car's done getting on for 148,000, and she's as smooth as you like. You know, no issues whatsoever with the engine. It doesn't even use any oil, which I do find quite impressive, really, for a car this age. But then again, well, BMW E39, one of the legends, really. But anyway, down to the stereo system. This is a standard unit that came with the car, and all I did was tap into the current output of this radio and then run a cord through to a amplifier in the boot, which is hidden behind the two subwoofers, and the sound quality is fine. I've had to tune the amplifier, because it was 2 bass heavy originally, but it's not too bad. Let me just find a track that's half decent. Now, this is at a volume where I'm having to sort of shout to be heard now. As you can hear, it's crystal clear. Sipping on that Sevra till I messed up like yes sir. So now I'm getting changed. People looking at me strange, like niggas switching lanes, never change till the same. I'm using an FM5, probably not the best sound recording equipment. And the bass coming from that is actually rattling through your torso. You can actually feel it in your stomach, and it's not even particularly on loud. I don't know if you can still hear the bass, but it's still thumping. But you know, it's definitely an upgrade that's worth doing without taking out the doubled-in OEM radio, because these single units in these cars, they look awful. I mean, I'm sorry they do. They just look awful. Unless you're going to put in a doubled-in big screen, there's no point in doing it.
She clap in the back, she clap on the back, and it's back to the track. Fuck your pack, ain't sat where it's at. Fuck nigga act, get clap, lay flat. Fuck your dream, even fuck nigga dream. When you sleep and you won't come back for the night. Benjamin 3 stack, it's a fact. She lives in my lap, on my out tank.
Right, I better turn it down. We are actually at a nature reserve, and we'll get some dirty looks from some fishermen. That's the 3 litre straight 6. It has had a remap. On the dyno it was, at the rear wheels, we was getting 256 brake horsepower, which isn't bad really for a car that's getting on for 14 years old. It's only the 530 bog standard, obviously apart from the wheels and the lights, which are... The only reason I've got those lights is because the original Angel Eyes, the motor inside it broke, and it caused it to point at the floor, which in England that's an MOT failure. We've had the LED installed license plate, number plate lights, which are very bright at night. They don't look anything special in the daytime, but they look nice at night. They bring the car up to date. So you've got your LEDs. But generally, I've had the car 9 years. I've had no issues with it whatsoever. It's been a good machine. The wheels are off the E60 M5, just slide straight on. I did have to put a thinner tyre on them, but it's nothing major. But yeah, it's a nice machine. I do enjoy the car. A lot of people, friends with me, they enjoy my car as well, you know, always comment on how nice it looks. I'm going to do a few modifications in the future. Sort of probably tint the rear windows. I would like to get the suspension raked, give it a more aggressive stance. Other than that, it's been pretty good. I do recommend these tyres. Lasted a long time with this car. Continental Contact Sport 3. No good in winter. Absolutely useless. No good in snow. But general dry weather, bit of rain, not a problem. Long lasting tyre. What more do you need? But she's clean inside, no real issues. There was I did get a door knocking at one point. Well, it turns out to be the doors knocking, but I actually thought it was suspension. And I started researching on the internet. You could honestly spend thousands and thousands. Sorry, the bass has just come through here. But you could spend thousands of thousands trying to eliminate this knocking, this mysterious knocking that is coming from the car. And I did some research, and it turns out what you do is you get some WD-40 sort of liquid oil and spray it into the door locks. And for how much that cost, it saved me a lot of money, because I was sort of getting prepared to replace all the suspension. But no, I do hope you enjoy the video and enjoy the car. I've got a couple of other modifications that I'm going to feature soon. But I did, keep getting inbox messages on YouTube asking me about the sound system. And it is so simple to do, and it's definitely worth doing it. Behind the subwoofers there is an external amplifier which basically picks the signal up from the head unit, and it just, I had to tune the amplifier, but it's not too hard to do. You tune it to your taste, and then not a problem at all. It will rattle the car to pieces, which is, well, it's unbearable. You can't sit inside the car and listen to the music because the bass is just too much. It's good at low volume, it sounds brilliant, but you start turning up too loud and, well, you're asking to be deafened. But other than that, the car's nice and clean. I've had it a long time, it's sort of become part of the family. I was looking at getting rid, only because I'm bored. I was thinking of buying a Jaguar XJR. But what with the current climate in England at the moment, and generally jobs. There's not much work out there at the minute. The country's in massive recession. It's not in good shape at all. I think $1 is now 68 pence, whereas it used to be one pound would be sort of $2. So the country's in, it's a shambles. But anyway, enough of that. So I've decided to keep the car, do some modifications, look at upgrading the suspension, because these SE models, they are a bit soft, and it's a nice ride, don't get me wrong, it is a nice comfortable ride, but you start cornering and she rolls, it starts leaning. And a BMW shouldn't roll, really, I don't think. A BMW should be stiff. But it's something I'll look at in the future. But other than that, I like this car. I've had it a long time, it's been good to me, it's been a good, you know, it's more of a life companion now, it's part of the family. And really, for how much you paid for it and how long it's lasted, can't grumble at it. So, hope you enjoy the video. By all means contact me and or the E39 source, and yeah, any questions just get in touch and I'll be glad to answer them for you. That's all I can say really, and I do appreciate Ryan at E39 source for letting me feature my videos on his channel, so very kind of him. And yeah, thanks for watching.